Hey guys, it's me, your favorite homegirl, Nikki, and this is Belt to Belts. I'm with my favorite homeboy. He's
Come
glistening
on.
today. You're glistening
Come on,
differently.
sis. I went
I
to
can't hear you.
church.
Why can't I hear you?
This I don't know
Why are
why.
we having
Can you hear me
technicals?
now?
I
I
can't hear
ain't
you. Can you hear
really.
me?
Yeah.
I can't hear
You should leave.
you. This is so annoying.
You
Um,
go. You go. Come
can
back.
you hear me? I should go out and come
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. See you in a sec, guys.
All right. So Nicky's no longer here, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's your boy KG. I'm gonna wait because Nikki, like, she's the reason why people watch the show. Let's have it right. So I'm gonna wait for her to come back. Then we're gonna get into it. Then I'm gonna introduce the show. Well, I've gone though, sis. The doc, she's in the house. Um, this is my last show today. I feel so good because I'm ready to just go and play this new PlayStation game that I got. Just wanna focus on that. No, we shouldn't. That's crazy. That's just gonna come back and see that. And you're just gonna look crazy. I'm saying like the last show is insane. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now.
That's right. Yeah, I was saying,
We
babes, I
thank
went
the
to church.
Lord.
That's why. That's why
Oh,
the
how
kid
was
is.
church?
I went to church 2 weeks in a row. I'm on a streak. I'm on a hot streak. I went back for Easter
Oh,
and I went back again. Come on. Thank God
mm.
every single time. What's up though? How you doing? You're glistening as well. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I just rolled out of bed to put my face on, and I'm here. Hence why you guys are getting a headscarf from me. I am tired, but all for good
Yeah.
reason. All for good reason. I've been doing
You
some
know what?
long.
I need to give you some ratings as well. Thank you for coming to support me the other day. You come to watch me do some stand-up comedy, and that was
Mhm.
big. You know, you came out. Yeah. Shout out to
It
you.
was fun. No, you're welcome.
Good.
It was so fun. It was so funny.
Good.
Guys, if you guys see KG advertise his stand-up anywhere, please go because he had the whole room in stitches, like stitches. So listen,
I'm good at
wherever
my
he's
job.
advertising next, yeah,
I'm good at my job.
because
I won't
you got
lie.
live show soon, right?
Yeah, I got a live show next week, Friday, actually. House of Mobos. It's gonna be wicked. 7 o'clock. Not too late. 7 o'clock. It's not even a crazy one, to be honest. Friday night. If you want to laugh, you want to joke, you come to expect foolishness live. It's gonna be dope. Nikki, I'm not gonna put the pressure on you to tell you to come. It's up to you if you want to, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
this
you're
one's
there
on a
last week.
Friday. Yeah, it might be doable because I know the location of this one. I'm like, oh, damn, that's a little bit far from my house. But
No, it's actually
but yeah,
it's bare far
it's
from
fun.
you.
But that's not to
Yeah.
put the people watching off, guys. If you can go to the Expect
It's
Foolishness
worth
show,
it. No, you're cool
yeah.
because you came towards me last week. It's fine.
Mm,
Does that make sense? But anyway,
mhm.
listen, but they're not here to hear about that. Are we both good? Are you good? Am I good? Are we good?
We are good. And also, I just want to say to all the people that watch Bell to Bell, thank you so much for all the support and just for like supporting wrestling content as a whole. Because I had two people come up to me in one day. I can't lie, for me, guys, that's a lot for me. And
Mm.
randomly told me how much they watch Bell to Bell and they love the wrestling content and they've been watching more wrestling because of this content, and it was so nice. So thank you guys. If you see me outside, don't be afraid to come and say hi. Honestly, it was really nice to hear. So thank
If you
you to
come to my
everyone that
show, they'll
watched.
say hello to you, Bear.
Okay, CM Punk is doing the Lord's work.
All right. All right, wicked. Listen, let's get into it. CM Punk, yeah, delivered some of the greatest promo I've
Mm,
ever seen in the modern era of wrestling. Like,
mm,
I clapped. I clapped at home. And another person, I did. I had to. I'm not gonna lie, because He was in the ring by himself for a long time. And it's the early, you know, that slot is like, okay, what's he gonna do? Are you gonna have our attention? Have you got what it takes to just keep us there? And man, he delivered. Another person, I'm gonna give the same, maybe B-Tech credit. I'm sorry to jump forward. We need to talk about your boy, the punter, the kicker, Pat McAfee. He delivered as well. Yes, 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 yes. Him and yes, I don't care. That's how you do it. That is how you work. Pat deserves a round of effing applause. But let's just start with CM Punk and what he delivered. Let's start.
All right.
He did.
Okay.
He said he did it.
CM Punk has just been doing the Lord's work. He is the king of the pipe bombs. No one gives promos like him. If we think current day, who really gives promos like CM Punk? Of course, he's known for his previous notorious pipe bomb, you know, when they cut off his mic and everything. But then he, like, you know, last week when we said that Pat McAfee is the right person but wrong messenger, we had the right person, right message with CM Punk, because he just did all you can do. When he sits down across his legs, when I was watching, I said, what's about to happen? Because whenever he sits down and crosses his legs, is over for everyone. And I like the fact that he talked about the WrestleMania prices and the tickets and who we want representing the company. Because listen, after last week, the people were not happy. Like as this week has gone on, there's been more reports about like people who were unhappy about Pat McAfee coming back and having that particular role, because he was great as this celebrity super fan, and now he's doing commentary. But then even Damian Priest was quoted and saying that nobody was happy about it. No one knew it was happening, but when it happened, the people weren't happy. And I'm thinking about WrestleMania and what WrestleMania is now giving time to, because now people like Io Sky, Tiffany Stratton, Carmelo Hayes are not going to be at WrestleMania. People who've worked hard within the last year, and Pat McAfee's going to be there, front row, in the ring.
You can't tell. All right,
him and that bloody jelly roll.
All right, so jelly roll, we can do the jelly roll thing, yeah. The ticket prices is crazy, yeah. They're saying the ticket price is crazy. They're dealing with it, calling out the stuff, the elephant in the room, and you see CM Punk's in the crowd. He just is gang. He's like, look, you lot can't say anything. TKO, basically cussing the establishment, doing what CM Punk's meant to be doing. A man of the he's giving man of the people energy. And it was powerful because some people were still shouting Roman Reigns. But once he's done that thing, he got them all on side because they weren't his crowd, really. They were like in between, not sure. But then he's like, I'm for the people. So the people were like, dope. People were happy about that. Are you with me, yeah? And then after, you look at, I remember when you talking about Cody Rhodes and, like how he was pissed off. He didn't know what was going to happen. And that kind of what was done. But then that's a Vince McMahon thing. Vince McMahon was always going to do stuff, never tell people what's really going on, and just let it ignite. Just let it go off. So Cody Rhodes was kind of unhinged, but it's giving Cody Rhodes a nice little edge now that he's moving this way. Now, where I'm going to give Pat McAfee a level of credit, a level of, you know what? That was a great heel switch. I've seen him yeeting. This guy's telling me, he goes, listen, all your stuff is available on the WWE website. This is what he's saying to CM Punk. He goes, this is how I feel about you. You're saying you're man of the people. Where does your check go? I said, oh my God. And then he goes, everyone in this town, you stink. I said, rah. Pat, is he not thinking about his relationship?
I have a confession to make. I actually kind of fell asleep watching SmackDown, but where I fell asleep, Pat McAfee coming out. No, this was at the beginning actually, so I did watch it. That's a lie. So when he was flipping off the crowd, And you see, they had to
when it
turn
was
the screen
rinsing them.
black.
Yes.
They had to turn the screen black because
You're not
he
telling
was
me that's
doing
not.
the most.
Are you not telling me that's not good?
I mean, he's trying to redeem himself, isn't he? From all the comments and stuff. Like, I can't lie. I was in his comments today. I must confess.
You were cussing as well.
I wasn't cussing. I just said, Pat, please. Because I think it was a picture of him with the belt and Randy in the car. And then I said, Pat, please. Because that's exactly what came to my mind. Please.
No, but you had to give him credit because Pat is actually this battle now. I think Randy was kind of getting booed a little bit. You know, they've been trying to make Randy the bad guy, yeah? But no one's having it. No one's having Randy because they still love him. But now Pat, like, one thing they can all agree on is that no one likes Pat, right? So he's playing that role of, he's almost being the substitute bad guy. We're not going to boo Randy Orton, but we can boo Pat, yeah? Now, Cody Rhodes, everyone's in agreement, we're going to hate this guy. You're saying Cody's establishment, Pat saying he's anti-establishment. You know, they're getting back and forth. When Cody's walking out of the ring and he's cussing him again, he's like, listen, you can't touch me. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I'm more invested in this one. I'm more invested in the storyline more than ever with the Pat McAfee element to it. It was cool before. These two guys that had this battle, but him bringing in that and really questioning him and saying, look, what's the line he said? He won't come back if he don't win or something like that. He kind of pretty much saying along the lines of that, right?
Here's the thing, because I'm just thinking about the whole build-up for WrestleMania and how this year it's been so dramatic about who's going to be on WrestleMania, what matches are happening, who's been left out, the prices, the business rumors. Should I drop an allegedly about the business rumors? Apparently. Actually, guys, put your bells in the comment if you want me to drop some tea.
Yeah.
Put your bell emojis in the comment if you want me to drop some tea. Put your bell emojis. The guy that promised to buy me a Dell laptop, you better send more than 2,000 and what's it, 2,000 naira?
Here today. He ain't even here today.
Oh, he's got right. So guys, drop your bell emojis if you want me to drop some tea. I need to see.
Wait, we need more than one. We need more than one to know what's going on.
More than one.
But sister's got tea. Oh sugar. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. We got two. Let's get two. Let's get at least. Let's get two more. Two more. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah.
So there's been some rumors about this for a while, but the people are staying in the streets. And please, guys, bear with me for this one. Triple H, his job is at stake. If this WrestleMania doesn't perform well, his job is at stake, and I'll tell you why, and this has been a multiple source thing. So you see, included with the Pat McAfee, the Jelly Rolls, the Little Yachty, all these people showing up, and it's created this whole drama for WrestleMania 42, that this WrestleMania isn't living up to the WrestleMania name. Because I'm not being funny, you can almost kind of forget that WrestleMania is here. And people are talking about the celebrity endorsements. And I say this because people are not watching it because of the celebrities. So there's a lack of endorsement there. But people are talking about the money being spent on celebrity endorsements and the ticket prices, right? And the ticket prices. And the people at TKO are not very happy. And also, I think we kind of forgot that Road Dogg doesn't work for the WWE, and there might be some backstage stuff about who's leaving, who's coming, and the creative team, and who's really happy. So this is all alleged. So people like Triple H, he needs to put bums in seats, and apparently they have 25% off of tickets until tomorrow evening. So by the time Raw airs tomorrow, you have 25% off of WrestleMania tickets, and I do believe it was only WrestleMania Saturday. So
really,
like the whole business side of things, I think is gone past rumors, and they're hearing people's complaints. Because remember, you've got two big PLEs directly after this. You have Backlash and you have SummerSlam. And yeah, the people are not happy on the business end.
You know what?
So that's
I like. Listen again. Sounds like some breaking news. Really, it's cheeky the way you're just taking a sip as well. But I hear it like 25% off. Yeah, was a bit mad. Even Pat says it as well when he came out. It's like, yeah, you can get 25% off. We've never heard them do a on-show discount. Never. In the world's biggest show. The world's biggest show. We're talking about a discount. How? But then, and again, you know what? But there's some good fights coming up at this one, which is weird.
I mean, there could be better fights, I believe, but there are. So I don't know. Like, listen, Triple H, we're talking about money in this context as well. Triple H is going to have to show a lot. He's going to have to pull a lot of stuff out of his bag on Saturday and Sunday. Like, he's going to have to pull a lot of stuff, out of his bag for this to be a truly successful WrestleMania. It needs to be. We don't want to have a forgettable WrestleMania. We don't. Especially when you have all of this new talent like Javon Evans, Obafemi making their WrestleMania debuts. Trick Willie Williams, our future US champ. He's so winning that, by the way. Like,
but you know what's crazy? So let's get into some of this, because while you say that there's like Triple H's job is on the line, I can hear you if it goes absolutely terrible. Like if the wrong, if things fall out terribly, like the matches are poor, this, that, and the other. But even down to, I think Pat said that don't even worry about Sunday. Sunday's gonna be arse. Like, this thing's only. I think you're only talking up the battle between between Cody and Randy Orton's. He's not actually, when he's talking about CM Punk's match, he's acted like that's just an afterthought. And CM Punk has been a bit pissed off at that part of it as well. Like, it's like, why are you shitting on this day of WrestleMania? I don't know if that's good business. I'm with you as well on the whole celebrity endorsement. I don't know why Little Yachty's there. Honestly, Trick Williams doesn't need anyone.
His voice cracks on the mic because he's so excited. When his voice is cracking on the mic, I'm just like, we don't need this. Like, he's got a few one-liners here that are funny, but if you want a few one-liners, they could hire me.
No, but Trick can do it himself. Trick Williams don't need this. Like, did they put someone on the mic next to The Rock? If they're saying they're building as the new Rock, if he's gonna be that person, he can't have someone chatting with him. Let him do his thing. I don't understand. So putting Yachty next to him, it just doesn't feel. It doesn't kind of make sense. I would say.
It doesn't.
Like, that's the one part I'm like, I don't know why Yachty's there. Like, he don't need to cuss Sami Zayn. Trick Williams is having a good time cussing him by himself. Really. You know what I mean? Now they're both calling him a gingerbread man. It just, that part feels a bit pushed. Do you know what I mean? I'm not really feeling that part, but everything else, I'm liking the build-up. I like, so maybe I'm mad positive about what I'm seeing at WWE at the moment, but that Royston guy that's come out, I'm excited about what his thing's gonna look like. You know, the new big guy that's
Royce Keys,
Royce Keys, he's gonna be good. The Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar is just hot. That's we're all looking forward to that one.
That's the match I'm looking forward to the most. No, that's the match, Obafemi and the Brock. It's given what is needed to give the last 3 weeks as a build-up. Fantastic promo. When I saw that they were going to do a contract signing, I said, you people are very wicked people. You waited till the third meeting of theirs to do a contract signing. They knew what they were trying to do, and I respect it because it's what we needed. And they give every time, because every time Brock comes out, every time Oba comes out, we know we're going to see like a fight. We're going to see some sort of a clash, but it's just that anticipation that it gives is really it's good. That is big fight energy. Like, big fight energy, and that's what we want to feel.
Even our babes, even this Rhea Ripley thing, is building.
Oh yeah. By the way, I saw what you meant about Rhea. She looks a lot leaner. She does.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, she does. She does. She does. Yeah.
Yeah, cool,
Yeah, she
cool,
does. She looks
wicked.
very lean. She looks good. She looks good. But yeah, here's the thing. Like, I know B-Fab and Meechin, they were injured for a little bit, but then I'm just thinking, you lot could have done this near the beginning of Jade's title reign. The whole her having a faction and everything. They could have done that at the beginning. I did think about that the other day because you see now Jade always looks good. But she comes in looking like she runs that show.
Yeah.
With the first, like, do you see the purple outfit that she had on? Flipping fire.
Yeah, that was mad. That fur around her, she just looks like the
fire. That's what a champion is supposed to do. You're a champion, you got a faction. That's what you're supposed to look like. Going head to head with someone who's as equally as strong as you in your division. And it's every week. Like, you see how they had Rhea in the corner and Jade's all grabbing her face. I said, this is what we needed 5 months ago. Like, that's what was needed.
But then we can't cuss because they're finally giving her the push that she's fought EO. They've locked up Rhea Ripley. They've done all sorts. She's having a champ run now. Finally. Like, finally. No disrespect to Vaquer. She's trying that thing over there. She's trying to do what she wants to be doing over there. But you can see that this is the champion right now. There's no nonsense happening in this one. You got the situation with Becky Lynch and her situation. It's percolating. It's just kind of like
that promo again. That promo was needed 2 weeks ago. I love that. You see, they were having an interview. She interrupts. I liked that. I loved it.
Yeah.
This needed to happen 2 weeks ago. Maybe they're starting to fix up a little bit, and there are certain things where we're like, oh, why are we seeing it now? But I guess we're here now, and I guess this build up for the next couple of days, because listen, they got tomorrow. They got Friday.
And Friday's going to be a wash. Friday's not going to be good.
Do you not think so?
How? How can it be good when they got big WrestleMania the day after?
It's true. And also, they're planning to do some NXT call-ups. Because we all know that the best Monday Night Raw is the Raw after WrestleMania. So you think Sunday ends on a high? It's the Monday where it really ends on a high. So apparently there's some NXT call-ups, and I do get the feeling one or two of them will happen on Monday, next week Monday.
I need to talk about where the thing's going though, where wrestling's going right now, in excitement of like there's a couple. My match that's gonna steal the show, is that ladder match. And Rey Mysterio's been added as well. Are you what? You don't want to see Rey Mysterio?
No. I love Rey Mysterio. I love his commentary on AAA. I love Rey Mysterio is a legend. He pulls stuff out of the bag, but that random insertion into that ladder match, don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that, bro. Don't. Like, please.
I feel like, do you know what? I'm learning about WWE fans or wrestling fans in general. They're not happy about nothing. Nothing will make them happy.
Jump onto the bandwagon.
Yes.
No.
I'm putting you with they can't be happy about anything. The other day was complaining about my girl not getting a push. She's getting a push. It's late. What do you call it? We've just added Rey Mysterio to the mix. Oh, why is he there? Wait, big Rey Mysterio. Why can't he be there? It makes sense.
Why is Rusev in that match? Why is JD McDonough in that match? The only people it makes sense to be in that match, Penta, because he's defending. And even if he wasn't defending, Penta has worked very hard. Remember last WrestleMania, Penta was going for that title. But then remember, Braun Breaker was the champion. And then he dropped it. Who won? Who won the Intercontinental? I think it was Dom that won the title last year. And now Penta's defending it. So Penta deserves a WrestleMania match regardless. Like, what he's been doing regardless. Who was Javon? Javon deserves to be in that match regardless. He's performed amazingly. And then you're coming to bring Rusev and JD McDonough. Rusev.
Watch what Rusev is the weird one. I told you he's the catcher. Someone has to catch all them small high flyers. Yeah, so he's just a safety. You know, when I saw this Leon guy that done some next move the other day. It was insane, and they needed to catch him. They were all looking shocked, like they're tiny. What? Who's Javon gonna catch if you're jumping off the ladder like that in a mad way?
He's flying. It's a ladder match. He's flying. He will jump. Listen, guys.
And land on who?
Me up today. Guys, KG's winding me up today. Send him a boo.
No, because I'm sick of it. I think every wrestling fan is pissed off.
Send drop the ghost emoji.
No, because you know what's annoying? I feel like you lot, yeah, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. You lot. Now I'm gonna say you lot. You're never happy. Right now, yeah, they're giving you what you need. I'm just said Pat McAfee's pulled up, yeah, and you can't lie. He has made it a bit exciting. They're angry and they're booing him. People in his chat, he's done his job. Has he not done his job? Yes, he has. Are you not a little bit more invested now? Yes, I am. Who's done that? He's done that because he fussed up himself and put himself in that situation. Wicked. Let's move on now. Who else is? Jade is finally getting the push that was all asking for. Why are we upset about that? That's brilliant.
Nobody's upset. I'm just saying, why was it not an idea when she won the title? Because she got so much stick. I was still supporting her. I was like, no, she comes, she defends her title like weekly, whatever. But then, of course, she didn't have that big match. Okay? Listen.
KG's the type to order waffles and say it's fine when he's serving toast and cereal.
That's horrible, dog. That's horrible, dog.
No, I just think that people just. We've even got this new guy, and I'm gonna Royce Keys. I can't wait to see what's going on. I can't wait to see his story.
Even that, cool. He had a match on the roster against one of the guys from Los Gaza.
All right, you're getting mad. Yeah. So that I understand. I know. I hear it. All they wanted to do was make my man look powerful and say he's here now. That was their only job.
And that's what was happening with Obafemi. And I said people should not they shouldn't ride back him. Do you get what I mean? That's what I mean. I'm going to choke. Ooh.
But then that's over though. Now, you're not saying right back anymore, are you?
No, because I said they shouldn't, and there was with what they were showing us before because I said that before he accepted Brock's challenge, and now he's given us moments. He's given us this fantastic build-up, and that's why he's going to win that match.
All right.
You don't think he's going to win? My future husband.
I can't
my future
wait.
husband Isaac is going to win the match.
When we do WrestleMania weekend, I promise you, you're going to be sitting there. We're going to say who's winning this match. You're not going to get what you want. Yeah?
My predictions haven't been wrong. Royal Rumble, I wasn't wrong. Elimination Chamber. Was I wrong?
This week. This week. Right then, we're beefing. I'm telling you right now, we're beefing, sis. You will be wrong. And guess what? Guess who's winning? You see Cody Rhodes, He's winning that belt. Cody Rhodes is retaining his championship 100%.
I saw a picture. I don't know if you've seen this picture on Instagram, but then it's an AI picture. So all the current champions that are defending their titles, you see when they take a picture of Triple H afterwards, like in Gorilla, there's a picture of the people who are facing them with their titles in Gorilla. So I don't know what's gonna happen.
Cody I don't know. Retaining. Cody retaining. Brock Lesnar winning. Brock's been beat up, week after week by Obafemi, You think he's gonna? You think they had to tell him the storyline? You know when they sent him the script? When Brock was at home and they sent him the script, he read it and he said, "Oh, I'm getting mashed up a bit on this, You know when he now start to go to next, he's getting over to the pages and saying, "Wait a minute, that's a lot. I win. Cool. I'll sell it, no problem. And that's what he's done. You think he's gonna look this
Let
weak?
me tell you something right now about my
Tell me.
baby, Oba Isaac Femi, yeah?
It's too young for you. That's right, your baby. In mothering terms.
Oh, not mothering terms, you're silly. Okay.
Go on.
I am going with all the predictions that make sense creatively. Rhea ain't winning. Brock ain't winning. Cody ain't winning. I actually get a feeling, yeah. I get a feeling.
Mhm.
I get a strong feeling that Liv may not win this match too. But I do remember the build up to the Rumble, and is that they are doing so much to push Liv's character. I don't know why. I don't know if there's a particular reason why, or if they feel she's just doing well, or if she could be a good face for the women's division of the part of the company. So I am sitting on that, but I get the feeling I think Raquel screws Liv. Listen, I've been saying this because all of a sudden Raquel is not in the title picture anymore. She's not. Do you remember, like, she had a few matches here and there to try and push her? All of a sudden, we don't see that. So I think someone said that 2 weeks ago when we were on live, actually, and that's where we are.
I'm gonna give you some credit right now. While I've been besmirching your name on this pod today, yeah, and we haven't agreed on a lot, yeah, there's one thing I'm gonna agree with you and say, you know what? This is why you could be the GOAT of this wrestling thing. You spoke about the brotherhood, yeah? You spoke about Bloodline, sorry. You spoke about Bloodline, yeah? Everything is pointing to the return of Bloodline.
Okay.
The last episode of SmackDown, yeah?
Thank you.
Jacob and them lot, I said, hold on. It's coming back. I just saw that moment. I said, oh, this is cold. They literally said, all right, we're finished with the Wire, whatever they are. We don't care about that no more.
Oh no, they're having a match next week.
Huh? That's because they're busy. They ain't got their just no, it's just there's busyness there. There's nothing to do. So it's just before. You're right. It's coming back. Like the Bloodline's coming back. Solo. We're gonna see where everyone is positioned.
Where their loyalty lies. Because you know Tamatonga, you see how they're teasing Tamatonga's gonna leave the bloodline. We could have 3 different bloodlines. We could. No,
there'll be 2. No, because Tamatonga's not.
We could have the cousins and Roman, and then we could have Tamatonga and Jacob, and then Solo could have the rest of them. The Talatonga, the Mateo.
It's not enough. It'll be 2. But I'm just saying you were 100% right about this. Another thing that I thought was disgusting. Well, it was good and disgusting at the same time. You see that promo that my Scottish Warrior done, yeah? And there was in jail. WWE ain't shit for that. So they done there when they had them in jail saying this is where you belong. You couldn't feed your family because you were here. The prison cutaways were absolutely nasty.
Feed your hungry kids. That is mind games.
The prison cutaways were crazy. Nah, WWE said, all right, cool. We're going to get the maddest shots of prison. This is where you belong. Zoomed out. Man sitting in a jail cell. Nah. That guy, he deserves so much more respect.
If this was Vince McMahon's time, he'll get the camera crew to turn up at your house on your day off, and you'll have to fight there and then and act like it's a match. That's what, if Vince McMahon was here, that's what would have happened. That's what would have happened. Imagine you're being told you're not going to TV today. All right, cool, I'm at home. And the next thing you know, your opponent just shows up on your doorstep. Vince McMahon would have made that happen. Don't you think? Vince McMahon would have made that happen.
Absolutely. But then again, Vince McMahon would have done that, to be honest. 100%. But I'm excited. That's another match I'm really excited about. Like, there's a few that I'm saying, cool, that's dope. That's gonna work. The last thing that I'm really excited about, I'll give the floor to you, Danhausen. I finally seen him wrestle. He can wrestle.
Thank you.
I'm a Danhausen fan. Done.
And even that was nothing. I'm sorry, but do you know what was so? I was actually dying with laughter when this happened. So I don't know if it's because I just like silly things sometimes. But you see, when he went to kill, so you are cursed, and then the pyro came up on his behinds.
Yeah.
And Danhausen is that. He's that guy. Like, he's so funny. No, and his intro is yo. He told them to include very nice, very evil in his intro. I said, this guy's ridiculous. But you know something that I didn't like?
Go on.
I think, yeah, that a lot of fans were like us when we streamed the Chamber, and we were quite surprised with the hype of him coming, right? And then I saw on TikTok, there's a wrestling creator, I can't remember his name. He met Danhausen and someone else. I want to say maybe it might have been Trick. It was somebody else that was there. This guy totally ignored Danhausen on the press thing. So imagine they've gone to the wall, they're taking pictures, and Danhausen, he was just sort of like there. And you could just the reason I'm even mentioning this, you can tell he's really that just much of a people pleaser, crowd pleaser, just a people person. And you can see that he felt away, but he was holding it quite graciously. And I looked in the comments, and people were like, "Now, can this guy respect Danhausen?" The guy walked onto the backdrop. I can't remember who the other wrestler was. That's going to annoy me. I want to say it was Trick, but I don't think it was. And then he was talking to the other wrestler, and Danhausen, he was sort of just looking like, yo, dude, I'm here as well. There's a meet and greet. And he only wanted a picture with the other wrestler. And that made me feel away. I felt quite protective of a Danhausen.
So you're now a fan of Danhausen as well.
Oh yeah, guys, I am. I can't lie, I love that guy. I do watch his TikTok videos. He's hilarious. And he's doing what he needs to do. What he's doing, he's not doing any more. He don't need to do any more, any less. That's what he is. He's very entertaining. He's loved by everyone. But yeah, I'm going to be more conscious about putting some respect on his name. Obviously, I've seen him wrestle. So as for wrestling, I never thought that he couldn't bring anything. But who said you are all cursed in the comments?
God forbid.
The blood of Jesus. It is your... Let me know.
Wait. Aye, what's making you happy? What's pissing you off? Let's go.
What's making me happy? I am happy for WrestleMania season in general because it's always exciting. I love the content that comes from it, and I'm so excited to watch it. Guys, I'm going to have a setup. Well, all right, let me not lie. I'm going to try to have a setup. But we are getting lit here on Bell to Bell. We will be live for WrestleMania, so come and join us.
What are we drinking? Are you gonna drink your petrol again, or are you gonna have?
I knew you were gonna say that, you little shit. I knew you were gonna say. Listen, leave me and my drinks alone.
Yeah. Well, like, big up. Like, I might even try and send you. I might even send you something. I could. You know what? I'm gonna send you something. I can send you something. I can just eat you. I can send you just eat. Like, there you go. Boom. Or Deliveroo.
Okay. All right,
yeah,
cool.
You send me a Deliveroo, yeah. I can send you some food from Ghana.
Wait, I can from where? There's only one.
I'll do Deliveroo for your area.
Yeah, there's only one Ghanaian place.
Is it good?
Her food is cool though. Her food is cool. I've had it once. Yeah, but it's weird that all the bigger places don't do it in my area. But anyway,
all right. So wait. What time is it though?
It is 11 because they are.
11 o'clock.
I do believe they're starting earlier this. They are starting earlier this year. They're starting at 6 p.m. Hold on, I'll get the actual time, but I do believe it's 11 this year. So luckily, it might finish earlier, or it might just go on to the normal time.
All right. So what we're gonna do, yeah, everybody, food, get situated. That's what we have to do. We have to make it like a proper thing, innit? WrestleMania, yeah, it's gonna be special. Yeah,
Absolutely.
sugar. It's gonna. Yeah, one second. Sorry, one sec.
It's all right.
What's
It's all right.
pissing you off?
What is pissing me off? Is it about WrestleMania or WWE?
Just in general. From whichever WWE, WrestleMania, wherever. And that's for the chat as well. Like, get involved. What's pissing you off?
Yeah, what's pissing you guys off? What is pissing me off? I am pissed off at the fact that I'm not seeing some NXT talent at WrestleMania. If they were good enough for the Rumble, there are one or two that are good enough for WrestleMania. And I think most of you know the name I'm going to say first, my babe, Sol Ruka. She's good enough for WrestleMania. But the thing is, do you know what would have been good? As a call up, because you know there's a lot of NXT call ups that are going to these call ups, by the way, guys, they are going to happen. It's been being talked about since Royal Rumble. Oh, blood of Jesus. There's always one, isn't there?
That combination is mad. That combination is mad.
Dubai chocolate.
That combination is
so, Mr. Talks, you are on my games. You behave
that
yourself
combination
over
is
there.
mad. That's the
Oh,
greatest
your stomach
combination.
is gonna be hurting. You're not, if that's from night one, you're not making it for night two. You're sleeping with food poisoning.
Yeah. Yeah, go on.
So that's the thing, because in my mind, if I think about a call up, right? If I think about a call up, because Zarya and Sol Ruka, they're no longer a tag team, they're completely separated. Feud went absolutely haywire. That women's tag team ladder match, or it's not a ladder match, is it? I don't think it's a ladder match. It might be, I can't remember. The women's tag teams. I don't think it is either. I might be making that up. Zarya and Sol Ruka would have been great additions to that, because if they're like, some of them are being planned on getting called up, Sol Ruka and Zarya would have been, it would have been amazing.
Yeah,
that's my mind.
Sol Ruka would be pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
But then I think we should deal with this one. That's because that's something that's pissing the chat off. EO being treated like a pet.
Yeah. And she is, because she walked into the last WrestleMania as champion. She left as champion. What's going on? What's like? And they pushed. Do you know what? I felt this, and I think I said this actually. I felt it when her and Rhea became a tag team. That slowly she'll fade away, and then Rhea will always be the Rhea. This is my brutality, Ripley. I always felt that. But then, I was just kind of like, they can't, because she's such a fire wrestler. And even people in the streets, I've been reading the comments, people are saying that she is one of the best wrestlers in the company, not just the women's division, but the company. And I couldn't agree more. She's a risk taker, she's entertaining, and the girl knows how to wrestle. So what's going on?
Yeah.
Because apparently they were supposed to have Asuka versus Io at WrestleMania, but it never materialized. It's been an idea for a long time, and the blogs have been talking about it for ages, but because the build-up hasn't happened, I haven't brought it here to talk about. But the last 2 weeks, nearly 2 weeks, they're saying they might have it, they might have it, they might have it. And after what happened on SmackDown on Friday, listen, Io don't have no story right now. She don't.
Yeah. When I saw her coming out, and I saw Io fighting Jada, and Jade Cargill. I saw her fight her, and I thought, okay, that's interesting. I was happy for Jade Cargill, because that's a good opponent. Was gonna hit with the chair, all that kind of stuff. Fight didn't finish, but Io's storyline is she is a side dish, unfortunately. But there's levels to side dish you can be, because I saw the greatest disappointment or the greatest disrespect I saw was Bayley losing in her hometown. That was unnecessary. That was unnecessary. Bayley comes out, everyone's there for her, and then she gets pinned. She didn't need to lose that. She didn't need to lose that one. Now I said, okay, so there's levels of being a side dish. Yeah. at least Io's still part of the storyline in a sense. She's just B to the storyline. You could be a nasty condiment, and she ain't that right now.
Yeah,
she could be. Condiment. They're treating Bailey like a condiment, where Io's like, yeah, like she's the rice from Nando's. That's where she is.
Nice.
No, but if not the chicken in it, you're not the half chicken in it. Like you're not the main. You're not here what we come to see. Do you know what I'm saying?
What?
So that's
hold a second. Who said is it too early for a surprise Naomi at Mania? She just had a baby. Let her stitches heal.
Yeah, he's gone mad. I'm not even gonna stand with that man. I'm not even gonna stand with him. I'm not even gonna stand. You know what? Usually, like, I don't like to throw the man them under the bus, but she just gave birth, bro. That's like when Fury tried to ask AJ to fight him after he was in a car accident 4 months ago. Insanity.
I watched the insanity today.
Yeah, absolutely insanity. What are you talking to?
Like, you see when AJ said, "You're a beg," he was like, "And I'm the landlord." Oh.
All right, cool. Now, okay, see, I was saying you don't love AJ again. All right, same words.
Like, this is
Kofi
my first
Kingston.
reaction. Like
same words. Same words. Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston sitting ringside saying them same words. Is it hitting the same way?
My connection is bad.
Ilya Dragunov.
What? Did you guys hear what KG had to say? I think my connection is bad. What?
Wait, hold on. Larry's gone again. KG,
Larry? What are you excited about? What are you excited about?
Ask him how tall he is. Ask him how tall he is. Ask him if he's tall. Ask Larry if he's tall like AJ.
How tall are you, Larry? Bear in mind, KG knows that height is not a thing for me. I'm short. I'm a little lady.
Yeah. She's a munchkin. She's like, what's her name? She's like, oh, what's that girl's name again? That wrestler that carries her man. You know that?
Jordan Gray.
Jordan Gray. She's tiny like that.
By the way, Jordan Grace is not injured. She has been doing house shows. She's been doing house shows. So the non-televised she was at the most recent one. She's very fine, wrestling fine. So
you know what? I get why they got rid of her. Sis, I get right because remember she had this feud going with Jade, but it doesn't make sense now that Io's there. So it's like, Jordan, big up for your time. We're focused on this now. We'll get back to that.
I don't think she can carry it.
Never.
I don't think she can carry it.
Yeah. She was just hench.
Even thinking
at the time.
Oh God. Okay.
She was just hench at the time and said, "This is another hench person that could work with Jade Cargill." You don't make me look like I'm a bad person saying that. You know, they said we needed a stronger opponent, but she hasn't done enough on the main roster to put her in WrestleMania.
Okay.
All right, cool. Do you want to hear from people? Go on.
Yeah, go on. Let's hear from the people now.
Do you want to hear from the people? Have we got anything else on your mind that we need to share?
Not for now, but then I will when we're done talking to people, confirm their times for Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do right now, is a quick minute to get it off your chest. If you're happy about something or pissed off about something, I've got the clock behind me. Yeah, you jump in, say what you have to say. Camera doesn't have to be on. It can be on. It can be off. It's cool. You're welcome.
Turn your camera on.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Turn the camera on.
All right, wicked. The lines are open. Have your say. Your quick minute. Your quick rant. While we're waiting for somebody. Okay, no, he's already here. Pab's here, wicked. I was just about to do a Pat McAfee one.
Yo, what's going on, man?
Welcome to the show. 1 second. No, that's not the one that we need. No, 1 second. Let's go back to this one and edit it. Damn it. I don't know how to. That's annoying. Go.
Well, it's interesting, Nicky, you talked about someone getting a sack earlier in the show. Because I was thinking that as soon as I heard Pat mention 25% off, yeah, not even one, multiple sackings incoming, yeah. The biggest mistake they made was taking the show back to Vegas, back to back. For what reason? Yeah,
Yep.
it's expensive getting there already. And
Yep.
I remember like fans having to go at like WWE charging like 30 grand for like ringside seats and all that. Right now, I looked at the tickets, yeah. I think night one, 40,900. Night two, 41,000 something. It's a 65,000 capacity ground. And they're begging for 40,000 tickets to be sold in the space of what? 2 days with a 25% discount. And these are the figures a day after the 25% thing was announced, isn't it? One person ain't enough. There's going to be multiple sackings. This could be one of the worst WrestleManias. Not just like there are some good fights, but the way that it's been led, and now you're so desperate. They're so desperate. Like this Pat thing, there was no need. Randy,
there was need. Get out. There was a need. Who's next? 1 minute. 1 minute. I gave him over the time. Yeah, it's fair. That's how it goes.
And I just want to add on to this young man's point. It's because it's true. Like, TK are not happy because, by the way, as we're talking, some of the information that I got is from a lineup of blogs, which is all the way down my phone. But as I'm doing some searching at the moment, TKO have expressed that they are unhappy, but they're also trying to say that they've been dropping out little nuggets to press and whatnot that Triple H will not be fired, but there is a performance thing with him. They are looking for how he's going to pull this out of the bag. But the guy we just had on, he's not
amazing.
Multiple
Yeah, it's terrible that they shouldn't have gone back to Vegas. I agree. They should have went. It
was supposed to be New Orleans and they changed it.
Yeah, they should have stayed in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And the prices could come down. But then the matchups are good. Is no one else gonna have their say? I'll have.
Who wants to call it, guys?
Let's go. Check this out. Yeah.
The seats in the roof are $165 with the 25% off, and there's loads of those seats on the roof. Loads.
I'm gonna piss you off quickly. I'm gonna piss you off right now.
Go on.
Pat McAfee saved WrestleMania with that promo.
Lock off the show. We're done. We're nearly at an hour. We're actually pissing me off today.
Wait. No, how are you not letting me have my minute?
No.
I shall speed as well. Hold on.
Like, I don't know what his problem is today. He knows I'm cranky. And he wants to do this to me. Why do you want to do this to me? If you don't get the...
Wait. You see, look at you down to my minutes. Look at you down to my minute right now. You don't want me to shine on this show. That's my problem right now. You don't need to shine. It's fine. I'm not fine.
Guys, boo this man right now. Send the ghost emojis and be like, boo.
All right, cool. But you cut I show speed? How you feeling about that?
We don't need celebrities to push this WrestleMania. We don't need it. No issue. Someone threw tomatoes. Like, throw the tomatoes. More tomatoes emojis. Come on. Run it up. Run up the tomato emojis. Run it up.
Wait, so you're not happy about I show brings a grip.
Listen, we don't need speed. We don't need little Yachty. We don't need Pat McAfee. We don't need flipping Jelly Roll. We don't need them. Listen, the superstars are doing everything they can to keep the momentum going. Look at Brock and Obafemi. Do they need a celebrity there? No.
Cindy Lauper. No,
but they don't need to be involved in the matches.
Mike Tyson.
They don't need to be involved in the matches. Mike Tyson came to 2 WrestleManias. The promos and stuff, all right, cool. But then Mike Tyson was actually a singular competitor. He was going to go head-to-head against Stone Cold. All right, cool. For them to be the little tag team partners or valets and whatnot, they don't need... Lil Yachty was in the audience 2 weeks ago. And I know Triple H said, oh, crowd pop when the camera goes to him. Oh, he's cool with Trick Williams. Let's get this more hype. Even after they named John Cena as the host.
I'll tell you one thing. The only one that doesn't need to be there, I'm going to tell you, there's one person that don't need to be there right now. It's Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll can go. I'll agree. That's the one thing I'll say. Jelly Roll can go. Like, I've seen enough of him. Him and Nick, I've seen enough of Jelly Roll. I'll be honest. You've had your wrestling moment. Like every fan wants to have one fight, like at any WWE event. You've had yours now. Him still being there is crazy because you might be able to use him on the game now. That's how available he is.
TV Thrill says, what is Jelly Roll even famous for? I can't lie, put some respect on Jelly Roll's name. He is a Grammy award-winning country artist, and he's very big in the Americas. So that's what he do. Very big. I think he's got like 4 Grammys or something. Yeah, he's massive there. No pun intended. But
you said Jelly Roll is famous for losing weight. You're taking it. They don't know who he is. Jelly Roll, like you say, 4 Grammys. That's not a small boy, you know. Jelly Roll.
Yeah, he's got a couple of Grammys. Country artist, isn't it? 4 Grammys of beef. You lot, right? Guys, behave. Everyone in the comments, behave right now. Now.
He's actually a serious guy. Like, oh my God. Me and Jelly Roll are the same. We're the same age.
Really?
Yeah. I'm a month old, like literally a month older than him, a month and 1 day older than him.
Damn.
That's mad.
Jelly Roll needs to...
I have to get my life together, man. What the hell? Look at Jelly Roll. Look at my age mates. You know what my age is, I'll get to WrestleMania.
That's how when I found out Jade Cargill is a month older than me, and I was like, what?
No.
I wanted to go gym immediately when I found out.
Yeah. Now, trying to become the Storm is crazy. With your little tiny legs. What's my baby's doing?
Guys, thank you so much for locking into Bell to Bell.
No, don't leave the show. Don't leave the show.
This might be the last live stream.
No, it ain't I think we're on a roll.
Pre-WrestleMania.
We're in a row.
Can you stop that? Someone said get Sarkodie Mania.
He could be good though.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm playing. All right, cool. I'm playing.
Guys, 11 o'clock is the time, the UK streaming time for WrestleMania 42. Me and KG will do a live stream. Well, 2 nights back to back?
2 nights. Let me look at the fixtures as well.
I took a day off work on Monday.
I'm gonna be tired. Wait, so next week, yeah? United are playing at 8 p.m. Ross Clark. Yeah, Chelsea. And then we're doing that. I'm cooked.
So 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay. DJ Milcho, what's up? What's happening, partner?
And then oh my God, then after then Man City Arsenal the next game is I'm gonna be broken. Whoa.
Right.
They're the title decider. I'm gonna be a horrible parent. Monday, I'm taking Monday off.
We need you to look after the babies, okay? The babies need you.
I can't believe it. We're gonna be mash up.
Arsenal gonna get Swanton. Does he mean Arsenal?
Asna, yeah, we call him Asna.
By the way, quick question. You see,
Go ahead.
Expression was on Inside, and you see one of the things that they offered him was to go to WrestleMania. Is he going?
That's a good question.
If
Yeah.
he's going, I can't. Like, I have to unfollow him, and I will apologize to him on another day.
No, he's going. Yeah, he's going. Because he's not on thingy. He's not on Best of Enemies. Motherfucker. He's going.
Jay Uso sent him a message and they were like, oh, we heard you're a big WWE fan. We're going to offer you all access, backstage, everything, and fly you to WrestleMania 42. Did you not see it? Because I haven't watched Inside. I've not watched this season of Inside. And the clip, and then he was like, oh my God, like, why are these people doing it to me? And I think the end of the clip, he said, yeah, he will accept it. Because, you know, they have to, like, basically, they will, what happens? They will, like, give them stuff. Like, if you take it, cool, the money will be withdrawn from a prize fund. So they tease them.
Oh, X is definitely doing that. X definitely did it. X.
Yeah.
X. Wait, so are you, hold on. Let me get this right.
What? I just thought of him.
I'm so jealous. He's
going.
going.
Yeah, he's going in it. I'm gonna follow him. Tell him I said I'm really sorry, but I can't watch this. So I'm gonna follow him. I'll follow him maybe next month.
Flights and all access 2 days. I would have done it. I would have spent my money.
Like snaking everyone. I mean, I'm not really a snake like that. I'm snaking everyone, and I won't even cry about it.
Where they said, yeah, but like they're offering you all of that, yeah, but you have to snake KG. You have to.
Okay, can I tell you something? I would take it and I would book you a flight to Vegas to
wait. Have I got all access?
I will beg.
Have I got all access like you, or have I just got access? Or I've just got a flight in? Or
here's the thing. I feel like I would make sure you're there.
From the bell to the belt, we bring the smoke, no help. 2 champs, 2 clout, 2 good. Every storyline to
big fights, big talk, that's us. One slip, tap out, get crushed. From the ram to the ring, we melt. Welcome in the belt to belt,
belt to belt. We don't play. So Nicky KG all day. Big hits, big bars, press play. This is where the greats get made. Belt to belt, say the name. One show, whole world, one stage. Raw chat, real heat, no save. Belt to belt, lock in, engage.